Hi, I'm Jules and I've just made some videos to let you know a bit about myself, what I do, what EFT is and how it might be able to help you. So my original training is in social work, so I've been a social worker for 30 years and I actually discovered EFT when I was working in the sexual assault service here in Coffs Harbour where I live, which was really fortunate because I found that talk therapy really wasn't helping the people that I was seeing with trauma. Started using it myself, practicing it on my teenagers and then my friends and family members, anybody that would sit down with me long enough to do it. And I was pretty amazed by the results, and I went off and got lots of training in it and started using it with my clients. So the things that I'd been trained in, like cognitive behavioural therapy, were really difficult to use with people that had been sexually abused because a lot of them either didn't want to talk about what happened to them or they actually couldn't talk about what happened to them because trauma affects the part of the brain responsible for speech. So even if they wanted to talk about their trauma, they found that they actually couldn't. It was too difficult. It really helped me to fall in love with what I do all over again because I found that it's actually really effective for helping release trauma and emotions and things that are held within the body. We know that trauma is held within the body, so EFT is great because it's a somatic modality, which means that we bring the body back into therapy, which I really love. So what is EFT? EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. There's a number of techniques that we use, and what it is, basically, it's an evidence-based stress reduction tool. So it's sometimes thought of as being like an emotional form of acupressure. So we don't use needles, obviously, but we tap on acupressure points on the body, which help us to access the meridian system in the body. But when you come to me for sessions, usually I'll be focusing on what we call basic EFT. It's two things. It's a self-help tool. So a big part of my job as a practitioner will be helping you to learn how to use EFT for yourself. Also, when you do EFT with somebody who really knows what they're doing, so a highly trained practitioner, EFT is capable of achieving what we call precise neural change. So you can really change your brain. You can change the way you think, you can change the way you feel, you can change sensations in your body so that you can think about a thing that's really stressful for you and not feel so much charge or not feel so triggered by the event that's bothering you. My goal is to do it with you sort of as a treatment, so to really help you with the big things, and people don't come to me with 4 out of 10s, they come with 10 out of 10s or 9 out of 10s. So a big part of my job is to help you with that, with all of the expertise that I have, but also I want to teach you how to do EFT for yourself. That's really important because then you know how to bring yourself calm wherever you are, basically. So if you get a bit triggered in a conversation with a family member or while you're at the supermarket, or if you wake up in a panic, then you're going to actually know what to do to calm yourself down. Basically, EFT is pretty much all I do. I don't work at the sexual assault service anymore. I work for myself from home in a really beautiful spot near the beach. So I'm now an advanced certified EFT practitioner accredited with EFT International, and that's really important to me and also to mention to you because it means that you're working with somebody who's doing EFT all day, every day for years, in my case now. And just because of my specialisation, I suppose, working with trauma, I'm also a trainer in evidence-based EFT with Dr. Peter Stapleton's team, another thing I'm proud of. So 30 years of being a social worker and working in private practice, previously also with children, child and adolescent mental health, adult mental health, women's mental health. So I have expertise, knowledge and experience in a really wide range of different areas. I work with people from all different walks of life, experiencing all different kinds of problems. I work with a lot of health professionals actually. I see lots of psychologists and social workers who also are learning EFT, but also a lot of them come to me for their personal work, so that's another one of my niches. EFT is really quite fast, it's really effective, it's really safe, it's natural. So a lot of people find it is a really good practical, portable self-help tool to take with them. That's a big part of what you're getting with the sessions, is not just a treatment that's done with me, but also that learning a tool for life that you can then also share with your kids, with your work colleagues, with your family members, your friends. When they're feeling stressed, you can say, just tap on these points, and you can bring yourself a lot of relief from doing that.